Last time on Super Danganronpa Another 2, Sadie begins a long streak of crash outs.
He's no longer with us due to his brutal murder.
Yep, correct. Thank you for recapping. I'm sure we all forgot. And just in case you forgot about the limb-snapping murder.
Hibiki and Kokoro have a little squabble.
Just tell us what it is so we can end this. It's like what Sora said. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. Would you even be able to comprehend?
Oh, damn.
Would you even be able to comprehend it if I told you, you stupid bitch? Lizards aren't even real. I mean, lizard people aren't even real.
Lizards aren't real. Damn, they're having a conspiracy off right now. Holy shit, you go, girl.
And Hibiki changes up her talent.
Oh, so sorry. You're back to your old self. Duh, I was just gonna sit around mopping.
Hibiki Otenakoji, the ultimate janitor. She sits around mopping forever.
And now let's get right back into the action.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Super Danganronpa Another 2. Last time we left off, we were cutting through Yoriko's words. We're shooting through them with our janky refutation bow. And we're about to talk about the rope. I'm not gonna say, I don't need to save. Talking about this shit, we're gonna talk about the rope that Shobai saw her carrying. So that was pretty suspicious. I don't know. Maybe she like had some kind of murder plan or something, and someone else did it. I don't know. I really don't understand. I feel like I'm a little too dumb for this right now.
No, it's not just because of that one thing, Yoriko. Yoriko. Shobai told me he saw you going to the bell tower this morning. What? He also said you were holding a long rope in your hands. A long rope? Like the one Yuri was hooked to? You were telling the truth, right, Shobai?
Huh? I was indeed telling the truth. Never thought she would be so involved with the case. I really was wondering what she was planning to do with that rope. Now that I think about it, that was a really important piece of evidence.
Wait, he's lying. Shobai isn't telling the truth. I really was attacked as soon as I left the monocruise. He's trying to slander me. He's the damn culprit.
Even if you say that,
All the evidence is stacked against you. It's almost undeniable at this point. Maybe you're just an idiot, Yoriko. Damn, bro, damn. Aiden, Kanade is like such a secret mean streak. I don't know, she's interesting. She gonna be chapter 3 killer. I'm calling it now.
What? Are you all accusing me? Why me?
Shobai's account is by far the most damning of all the proof presented so far. How do you plan on defending yourself from such an accusation?
Yoriko, are you really the culprit? Shobai is lying.
Damn, okay, interesting. I didn't figure he'd lie. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it would be interesting if a truth bullet was just wrong. I mean, he totally could lie, just for fun. He's like, oh, I wanted to see if you guys would work through it. On some, that's Mikado, but you know what I mean. On some Byakuya shit. Case 2. You know.
Sora, did Shobai mention when he saw Yoriko leave? Yoriko left as soon as the doors opened, so that's gotta be 7 a.m. on the dot. I was on the second floor in the library at the time, when I saw Shobai walking up to the 3rd floor through the crack in the door. Even if you had seen Yoriko leave, there was no way you could have known where she went.
Ooh. So it's your testimony versus Kokoro's. Interesting. Lots of situational evidence here. It's hard to know. And didn't you say she was holding a rope?
Shobai, were you lying to me?
See, you got me. Sorry about that, but I had to test all of you.
Test us?
Like I said, if you can clear the class trial for me, then I'll be set. I was testing to see if you really could do it without me involved.
What? Be serious.
Just a little bit of perjury, that's all. Oh yeah, just a little bit of perjury. Just some silly, goofy perjury. Par for the course, you know. As it is, you know. Call my buddy Shuichi. He gave me advice on how to do some perjury. That's just how it goes. I didn't think Miss Ultimate Psychologist.
Oh yeah, the psychologist would figure out that you were lying. How fucking unexpected, Mr. Hashimoto. Good lord.
Well, whatever. Count on me, guys. You asshole. What is your problem? I don't know, man. He's just a prick. I think that is his problem. Settle down, Shinji. Violence is against school rules.
Calm down, Shinji. You can beat him up after we get out of here. That proves my innocence, right? Shobai's the one who lied, so he's the most suspicious.
I don't know about that. He might have lied, but you're still the most suspicious person here.
But we're focusing so much on Yoriko. Shouldn't we talk about this a little more?
Yeah, we should talk about how the murder actually happened, like the mechanism. Because it still isn't clear to anyone, really, I feel like. Like, yeah, the wires are there. Why? Like, what's the point of cutting him up if he's just gonna die from falling? I don't know.
No, Yoriko's definitely the killer.
Wait. I'm thinking. Maybe the wires, maybe there were like two separate murder plans that colluded. That'd be interesting if Yoriko was trying to kill someone and then someone else killed Yuri first. Son of a bitch. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I don't want to suspect my friends. I want to believe in everyone. I want to survive so I can get my balls stepped on when we get out of here. God, I want it stepped on so bad. Hajime, you down for later?
If we survive, I guess, you know. If I'm not the killer, of course. I don't think he's the killer. If he is the killer, I'm gonna be really sad because he's probably taken up the new like third favorite mantle after Yuri died. It's fine. I don't think he would be. It'd be a little too obvious, like kill the Mitch-esque figure as the killer in chapter 1 again, you know.
Well, this is quite the quandary. We seem to be split straight down the middle. Time for a pre-V3 scrum debate. Split, you say? Then I propose a proper debate on the matter. Please remain. Wait, whoa, we're doing an actual scrum debate. Oh, fuck yeah.
I guess maybe this trial was made after V3. I thought the game started development in like 2015. Maybe I'm tweaked. Alright, I'm here for a scrum debate. Let's do it.
But the Yoriko's the culprit of that. We still have to talk about this. I need to convince everyone.
Let's go. We get scrum debate. Let's go. I'm so here for it. The narrator is the best boy. Yes, narrator, you are best boy. Yes, guys, I know who the narrator is. Oh, it's Saruki Kinjo. So whoever's probably on the side of just getting Yoriko, knowing Yoriko's the killer right now, is probably the killer. It's like, oh, Solar versus Luna? What? Interesting. This, we get divided into teams. It's like, one of you is right and the other one is wrong. Me, Yoriko, Emma, Shinji, Kokoro, two others. I don't know. Oh, Mikado's opping us, of course. So one of y'all is probably the killer. One of y'all 7, 6, or however many that was. No, it's not Yoriko. Come on, man. It's too early in the trial for her to be the killer. All right, let's do it.
Yoriko's the only one who went to the party and fits all the criteria. We still need to figure out if the party's even relevant to this case. Gotcha.
Boom, bitch.
Knowing Yuri, the killer has to be a woman. We've already established that the killer could be a man or a woman.
Gotcha.
Yoriko's the only one with a super suspicious alibi. Kokoro and Shobai don't even have alibis. Why are you accusing me?
Yeah, damn right.
Yoriko was the only one who set up drinks at the party. False. Yoriko was not the only one to set up the drinks for the party.
True. Alright, we just got suspect left, right? Oh, no.
She could have taken advantage of the fact that we were drunk to forge her alibi.
Hey, Yoriko wasn't the only one who was drunk. Shouldn't we suspect the others too? Go.
Yoriko's our only suspect. There's nothing else we can do.
We haven't even discussed the possibility of another suspect besides Yoriko.
8 ball for the fucking win, bro.
Alright. That's why dude, I'm pushing it. Listen to me when I push you. Thank you. This is our answer, bitch. Oh. We're crazy with it. We're insane with it, bro. We are straight cracked out. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's get it going. I love scrum debate. It's fucking lit. I suppose we cannot really... That's not what I said. I suppose we cannot reach that conclusion just yet.
It's just wrong to vote for Yoriko as the killer when there's still so many questions about this case.
Thank you, Sora, for having common sense.
We need to discuss this some more.
Okay, we could date again. I'll take you back after the trial's over. Promise.
Sora! Alright, let's put aside our culprit accusations for now and focus on the other mysteries of this case.
What? So we're back to square one? Unlike a regular trial would die if we get so much as a single thing wrong. We need to keep discussing until we reach a conclusion that everyone can agree with.
I mean, Kokoro, don't you know who the culprit is?
Can't you just tell us and call it a day? You all believe the Yoriko is the killer right now. Would you really be able to accept my answer if I named someone that isn't Yoriko?
If you explained why, oh my god, this chick, you're killing me right now.
Are you saying that Yoriko isn't the culprit?
Obviously not, guys. Okay, so instead of thinking about who the culprit is, let's think about how they did it. Talk about how they did it.
How they did it?
We aren't sure if our culprit attacked Yuri this morning or during the party. Have you forgotten? What did the killer do before they killed Yuri? Before killing Yuri, is she talking about that thing that was on Yuri's body at the hook?
The hookity dookity.
これですね。
This is it.
Are you talking about the hook that was embedded into Yuri's left calf? Yuri's left calf? His calf? Yeah. Yuri said it was there when you first saw him this morning, right? Even if Yuri was drunk, he wouldn't have just let the culprit hook him like that without putting up a fight. The culprit would have restrained him by any means possible. Are you saying we should discuss that? How did the culprit restrain Yuri? Let's see.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. Shit. They're like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's do it. Oh boy. Okay, let's think. It's probably gonna be like... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, the anesthetics wouldn't have. The blunt weapon...
What weapon was probably used? Nah, they couldn't risk killing Yuri there by accident.
Alright, let's think was it used to immobilize Yuri. Yes, but that's not a consent point. I'll shoot it, but... Jeez. What? Oh. Okay, so that was supposed to tell me why I was wrong.
Bro, just make it a consent point instead of making me shoot.
Like, if you're gonna put it in the same thing and be like, oh yes, Yuri was immobilized with something, and they'd be like, no, it was actually a blunt weapon. Oh, y'all got me dead as fuck. Y'all got me dead as fuck. I'm kind of a dingus for not getting that anyway.
No, Hibiki, I have evidence that our culprit didn't use something as simple as a blunt weapon. We found traces of liquid anesthetic on the floor at the bell tower. Anesthetic? Kanade told me it was one that they usually use during major surgeries.
That's right. It's available at the infirmary.
With that, I see no reason to doubt that the killer used the anesthetic to subdue Yuri.
Wait, do you think that might be the same thing the culprit used when they attacked me?
Or do you have a needle somewhere?
What? Kanade, stop being an asshole. Maybe the best sides of points are shut the fuck up, York. Oh god.
Bro, I thought Kanade was gonna, like, be nicer considering all the bullying she goes through. Like, damn. Alright.
Fine. There's one more thing I know about the anesthetic. The one thing I know is...
It was used in a needle. So where's her account? Kanade's account.
これですね。
The booby was put down through a needle.
Whew. Kanade went...
Oopsie.
Kanade, she told me... Kanade... Oh my god! I can't talk for some reason. Kanade told me she went to check the infirmary after she found out that an anesthetic was involved. She discovered that a single syringe has disappeared. A syringe. That's right. That syringe, you'd also be able to calculate exactly how long you want someone to stay unconscious. Exact measurements are labeled right on it. Yeah, okay, that's great and all, but how do you know all of that? What's a lot of medical dramas? Is there something wrong with that? I love forensic files. My favorite episodes are the beheading ones. No, I'm not saying that, but...
Nobody found a syringe or anything like that while investigating, right? So that means...
The culprit still has a syringe with them right now.
No, they could have just disposed of it. They could have just thrown it into the ocean. What are you talking about?
Should we pat everyone down?
Yeah, what do you... Thank you, Coco.
Common sense. Oh yes, the killer left the vital, important murder evidence on them instead of just
disposing of it. Yes, because that's what you do with important murder evidence. Like what? Y'all, you're getting to me. You're getting to me.
That our culprit is stupid enough to have it on them. They probably hid it somewhere. If they used a syringe like that, they could have subdued Yuri even if he wasn't drunk. There's something that's bothering me. So when I last saw Yuri, he said, finally, one has come to kill me. I'm glad to have achieved my dreams. He said that as he was about to die? That's creepy. So if he said that, does that mean our culprit is a woman after all? What's bothering me is that Yuri told us he would cooperate. Yeah, see, thank you.
Yuki. He didn't know who the killer was. Still, why did the culprit subdue Yuri and wait for him to be drunk? They didn't need to, which is why the killer is a man. Thank you, Yoriko. Yeah, Yoriko, they get it now, hopefully. It's like, oh yes, when a man says what Yoriko says, we will all listen. I normally wouldn't even be saying that shit about Yuki, but man, that Utsuro harboring motherfucker, something was wrong with you, buddy.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah, that's a good point. Doing all that would only create more evidence, right?
In review, if the culprit was male, his only chance to kill Yuri would have been through the party. Yet still, the blank spot is unfilled from the time period between then and nighttime. I was up all night drinking lemon tea. Wouldn't that just be lemonade? I don't know. No, it could be lemon tea. I don't know. Stupid thing to be arguing with myself about. Assuming the culprit is female, they could have simply gotten Yuri from the monocruise at any time. However, if that was the case, she wouldn't have enough time to set up the crime in the morning. Of course, in this situation, the time period between the party and nighttime is still unexplained. But what happened before nighttime? Isn't it possible that that's when the culprit applied the whole scene? The whole crime, whatever? Hogwarts said that someone can stay out all night as long as they don't fall asleep, right? And since we can't explain how the culprit could have created the crime so early in the morning, we can just assume they set it all up at night.
That'd be like almost 9 hours though. Did they really need that much time to prepare a murder?
Yeah. Also, no fucking way, because they would have had to get back onto the monocruise afterwards. And Yoriko went outside the doors as soon as they opened. And she didn't say that she saw anyone there, which makes this very simple. So she didn't say that she saw anyone there, and Shinji didn't see anyone come in. So, like what? Oh, and that also rules out Hajime then. That would rule out Hajime, because that means that if they really were outside, then Shinji would have seen Hajime come back into the monocruise before the murder happened. So, like, yeah, he would have seen Hajime come back into the monocruise since he had already seen Yoriko do it. But no, that means that Hajime didn't do it, so we can cross him off the list as long as what they're saying right now is correct.
All they have to prepare is the hooks, rope, wire, and aesthetic, and that's all, right? Wait, do you really all think Yuri was just lifted up using just a rope? Huh? I understand now. I knew something was off when you all started accusing Yoriko. You've all been mistaken from the beginning. Yeah, there's clearly some kind of, like, mechanism going on here. Mistaken? What are you talking about? The killer didn't just simply drop Yuri to his death after dragging him to the bell tower. Then what did they do? Oh, I see. It was so obvious in hindsight, but I completely missed it. Think, Yuri was short, but it's still physically impossible for someone to drag him all the way up the bell tower. Not even Shinji could do it. Really? Isn't there something the culprit could have done?
Fucking clearly, or else it wouldn't have happened.
Yes, it is possible, but our initial assumption about the culprit pulling Yuri up was wrong.
They must have used, like, like a pulley system, right? It's like something with the bell. I don't know how, though. We'll see.
Our initial assumption was wrong?
That or, like, I don't know, something with a... Wait a fucking minute. Oh my god. Was the killer wearing the life jacket with the hook in it, and then they jumped off the tower or something? This might be a crack theory, but if it's right, I'm gonna feel like the smartest person in the world. Did they, like, somehow manage to jump off the tower and then, like, use the pole between Yuri and him? And I'm assuming the killer, if it's either a guy or a girl, I don't know. I don't feel like I think it's a dude. Because I've agreed with them that I think it's a dude. So maybe it's not Setsuka. I don't know. Maybe it is Yuki. It'd be interesting. But jumped off the fucking tower wearing the life jacket that was connected to Yuri, and then using, like, the counterweight, they were able to, like, land and they were able to, like, not fall to their death because, like, Yuri, like, counterweighted them, and then by doing that, Yuri, like, fell back down when they, like, removed the life jacket. This probably doesn't make sense. I'm gonna keep it in mind because that would totally explain it. Because no, I don't think anyone could have pulled him up like that. I don't know.
So what? What's the problem? I don't know. Were we really wrong in our initial assumptions? The culprit didn't pull Yuri up. They moved him. Using what? What method did they use? I definitely saw something that could explain this.
調子が悪いみたいね。
Consent. Consenting? Oh, she just consent. I thought I was very confused. Okay.
Hanade's explanation is correct. Thanks, Sora. You've seen the evidence. I'll help you remember if you want.
Okay. Logic refresh? What is that? The logic refresh minigame is a minigame in which your fellow students will assist you. Oh, this is really cool. They should have this in the real game. There are a total of 5 lines to navigate, similar to the rebuttal showdown. You can navigate those 5 lines using the arrow keys. Is it like a bullet hell kind of thing? Yeah. So don't do the words that have ones that have words coming in. If you're on a lane with a word on it and it crosses the line, you will take damage. Your job is to collect the truth bullets that will also be flying by. There's a total of 3 truth bullets to collect. In short, avoid normal words and collect the truth bullets by being in the correct lane. After completing this phase, you will be shown the 3 truth bullets you collected. Select the correct truth bullet that confirms your fellow student's argument. Gotcha, let's do it, baby. I love original Dangan minigames. This is so cool. Alright. 2 Kokoro from Sora. Yuri was dragged up the tower quickly. He's on the bell. Give me. Definitely, I'm not reading all that, I'm sorry. Boink. Alright. Trace on the bell, hook, life jacket. It was the life jacket, wasn't it? I think.
それに先生です。
Yeah! I had no idea what she was saying. There was no way I had the time to read that shit, sorry. But I think my assumption was genuinely correct. Am I a genius? Am I a fucking genius? I might be a genius. I feel very smart, if that's actually the answer. That's an insane way to kill someone, let me just say.
Yuri wasn't dragged up, simply using a rope.
Yup. Bro, the killer jumped off the fucking bell tower. Oh my god. What? Okay. Was it Shobot? Was it really Shobot? Because he doesn't have an alibi. And Kokoro, yeah, Kokoro doesn't have an alibi either, but she's the one who just told me that. And I think it was a guy. Was it really Shobot? And he also wasn't at the party last night, so he could have, been the one to knock Yuri out. I don't know. Maybe, no, but that doesn't explain the alcohol. But I'm thinking of the men. I guess it could have been Yuki, but again, that also doesn't explain the water alcohol. So, what? Is it Hajime? No, it couldn't be Hajime, because yeah, Shinji would have seen him come into the Monocruise from outside, like he saw Yoriko go inside. So, yeah, it couldn't be Hajime. I don't know. In reality, was he pulled up as a reaction to something? Huh? What are you saying? There's a hook embedded into Yuri's left calf, which is attacked. The fucking hook attacked. The calf attacked the long rope. Initially, we thought someone just pulled Yuri up the tower without a rope. But if you think about it, it's physically impossible for someone to do that on their own. Huh? Are you sure? They also found something with Setsuka that should prove the fact our culprit used another method. Yup. Either they attached something to it, or no, they wouldn't have been able to attach something to it. They would have had to jump down. What the fuck kind of murder method? That means that means it's not Yuki, because Yuki was with us. What am I talking about? Doink. Dumb, so it's not Yuki. Interesting. Okay. The life jacket, right? Yes, someone left it in the bushes just outside the bell tower. It wasn't just any life jacket, though. This life jacket also had a hook embedded into it. And that would explain why they wouldn't have been able to dispose of that evidence properly. Because it was literally seconds before the murder happened. Oh my god, this is crazy. The same hook that was embedded into Yuri's left calf. Not only that, but the hook on the life jacket was also attached to a rope. However, the rope was cut. Boom. So, what does that mean? Oh, so what does that mean? Whoops. My voice got really deep there for a second.
Hi guys, my name is Iroha Nijiwe.
Oh, I see. So at one point, the hook embedded in Yuri's left calf. No. It was a different hook. There were 2 different hooks, dude, and they were attached to the same rope. Come on, dude. This is basic baby math.
if the culprit had jumped down from the belt, then yes, was I actually right? I thought it was like a crack theory. Oh my god, I'm crazy with it.
Every reaction has an equal and opposite reaction.
You mean every something has any? I don't remember. I don't know. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Yeah, exactly. That has to do with the culprit there.
Wait, but if the culprit jumped off the bell tower, then why was Yoriko still at the top?
Maybe they anesthetized her as well. No, but there's only one syringe. They would have infected her. Fucking, giving her that fucking dirty needle shit. Gross. I don't even want to think about it. Maybe they didn't anesthetize Yuri then. And they would have had to anesthetize Yoriko. That's what I had said, because it doesn't make sense why else Yoriko would be up there. Like, she would have, known that she got attacked. There would have been a wound. She would have, felt her head hurting. The only way that it makes sense would have been as if she was anesthetized. So I'm like, I don't know.
Wait, if the culprit jumped off the bell tower, then why is Yoriko still at the top? Well, according to Yoriko, she was attacked this morning and woke up there. Yuki and I saw Yuri before he was killed. The culprit was probably waiting at the top.
Which means that it obviously wasn't Yoriko. So the only people that are really clear are me and Yuki. Right? I don't know. Who the fuck is it? I really don't know. We gotta put the last few pieces together then.
Along with the unconscious Yoriko, of course.
This plan would explain why only Miss Sora and Yuki found Yoriko at the top of the bell tower. There does not need to be two onlys in this sentence. Whatever. She was nothing more than a red herring. The true culprit couldn't have been up there. After all, the culprit would have had to jump off the tower for Yuri to ascend to the top.
Yeah, that pretty much clears her.
I mean, I get it in theory, but would you really be able to be pulled up so easily? Huh? What do you mean? There's tons of other factors involved, like friction and whatnot. Sora, do you remember the bell ringing when Yuri got pulled up the bell tower?
Oh, he smashed into it, bruh. Ooh. That would, interesting. Or maybe he... I don't know how to explain the bell.
Yes, I also think I know why the bell rung.
I don't.
Culprit jumped and Yuri was pulled up his body.
Oh, well, that's what I said, I guess. I guess maybe I was thinking a little too hard. I was overthinking. Okay.
The evidence that proves that is the...
Oh, he hit the inside of the bell. Ooh. Ow, dude. Ow. That hurts. That's gotta hurt. Yeah, so he swept through the interior. Ooh, so he was pulled all the way around the interior of the bell. Ow.
これですね。
That sucks. That must have hurt. Yeah, the
culprit threaded the rope through the hanging bell and used it like a fulcrum. I'm not very good at drawing, but I'll try to illustrate it. Uraha, may I borrow your sketchbook for a moment?
Yes, please.
Oh. This is how the culprit did it. As you may or may not know, the hole at the top of the bell is far too small for the hook to fit through. So, the culprit probably only attached the hooks to the rope after he threaded through the hanging bell.
Oh.
That's really high up. How is that even
That is actually a great point.
I see, but Sora, you should really come see me for advice on drawing better.
Okay, so... Yeah, so the rope was threaded through, and then the other side was coming out of the bell. Okay. And so, by doing that, Yes, okay, I'm beginning to understand. I was a little confused at first. I get it now. See how they go. Boom, and then he would make scuffs on the inner part.
But how did the culprit adjust the length of the rope? It seems easy in theory, but they could have very easily fallen to their death with a simple mistake.
Already practiced. Oh yeah, that does make sense.
I believe they had already practiced this method beforehand. If you look at the marks on the bell, they don't look shallow enough to be made after only a single use.
Damn, bruh, damn. What the fuck? When did we let this happen? Who the fuck was going bungee jumping? We just didn't see. What the fuck?
Oh, they did it during nighttime. Oh.
Okay.
You're suggesting that the culprit practiced their murder multiple times before the actual crime. Yeah, it's what it sounds like.
Yes, hooks that were connected to Yuri couldn't have passed through the hole in the bell. It Because of this, the culprit would never fall. Marks on the bell are probably caused by the friction created by the rope. Of course, marks were also created because of the thing scrapping and scraping against the metal.
Oh, okay. The hooks. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yo, the game is getting a little high octane for me here. I knew that it was... I thought it was a remote murder, dude. Holy fucking shit, bro. Oh my god. What an insane murder. Bro, I cannot believe the killer killed Yuri by bungee jumping. That is not a sentence I thought I'd be saying when I started this playthrough. I love Danganronpa games, bro. They always be doing crazy shit like this.
After the culprit found just the correct amount of rope and landed on the surface, he just had to cut the rope. Doing so would make your...
Wow. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, and if it was a fulcrum, then he wouldn't fall too fast to kill him. Perfect amount of rope. Oh my lord. That's fucking insane. Okay, well then, quite frankly, if it's not Yuki, okay, it has to be someone who was drinking at the party.
That is the truth of the crime scene that Yuki and I witnessed.
Okay, wait, who was drinking? That was men. Shinji was drinking, Hajime was drinking, there was one other guy that was drinking. Wasn't there? Who was it? It was a Shinji, Hajime, and someone else. I don't know. And I know there were some girls drinking. Setsuko was drinking, and Setsuko was drinking, and Yoriko was staying behind to help those who were drinking, and Emma was also staying behind, if I remember right. I think there was one other person I'm forgetting.
Hold on a second. Even if the culprit accounted for the length of the rope, the bell tower is far too tall. If they fell while hanging from just a hook life jacket, the force would from landing, I'm assuming, would dislocate their shoulders. It's as Kunde says. The culprit would have injured himself if he didn't have anything to cushion the impact. Something to cushion the impact. That must be why the culprit is called that object. That object is...
I'll see it when I see it, I guess. How would that do it? Interesting. What I'm assuming it's this. Okay, you're gonna have to explain how this works. I'm sorry, I'm not on your level, Sora.
Earlier, Emma was wondering why the culprit spent all that time installing the wire.
That would explain why the wires are there in the first place, though.
But I bet the reason they did it answers the problem Kanade suggested.
The wires held up with scotch tape prevented a dude from falling to death. Yes, Danganronpa games. They're always so silly.
Wires? Yuri was cut up by wires as he was dragged up at high speed. The resulting friction might have had an impact on the culprit's landing. Oh, I see. The wires weren't there to kill Yuri. They were just there to soften the culprit's landing. That definitely explains why the culprit went through all that work to set them up.
Oh. Whatever. Sorry, Kanade. I fucked your dialogue up and now I don't remember what you said. My bad.
There's something bothering me. If the wires were sharp enough to cut through flesh, why didn't they cut through the rope?
Good point.
If it really was that sharp, it would have, right?
So who knew that? Whatever.
That rope was no normal rope. It was made with special materials. It's a really tough one.
You can grab it. Oh, it's at the U mark. Okay. U mark.
I can't say I was expecting it to be used in a murder. So, in the end, it doesn't even matter? I tried so hard. It got so far. Yoriko really isn't the culprit?
Yeah, it's not possible.
That's what I've been trying to say. I'm a victim here too, you know. That sucks. Or that sucks.
Damn, Kanade, what the fuck? Not best girl anymore. Get away from my wife. What the fuck, dude?
What do you mean that sucks?
Now I have to suspect everyone else besides you as the culprit. How are we supposed to narrow it down and find the real killer now? Our prime suspect is innocent. Yeah, we really don't have any other leads that we've explicitly brought up. I think it was someone who was drinking because of the alcohol, but we'll see.
I see.
So we're right back at the start.
No, not all the way back at the start. We did learn something from our previous discussion. Culprit must have been outside the monocruise at nighttime yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, because that's when they set it up. We know this. We already established this.
Well, how do you know that?
Think about it for a second. The culprit has to adjust the rope length and everything. They needed enough time to do something. Yeah, so they did it at nighttime, like I said. Lit. I'm actually a little smart for once.
Being outside with only Yuri would give our culprit plenty of time to set everything up.
That's a good point. Someone would have definitely noticed if this stuff was being done in the morning. So I don't think Shinji did it either. Then it would clear him. Yeah, that would clear Shinji. Okay. Who the fuck killed him then? I don't know. Cause because Hajime's clear. Cause he never. Yeah. It couldn't be Hajime because Shinji would have seen him go into the Monocruise when he saw Yoriko come in right as the doors opened. He was waiting for Hajime to use the bathroom, which means Hajime was already in the Monocruise. So it couldn't be Hajime. Who the fuck is the killer? Who the hell killed her? Her? Yuri. Who the hell killed Yuri? Oh, damn, I'm misgendering, bro, now. I am incredibly lost. There's gotta be, like, some extra trick here. I don't know, man. Maybe the killer was a chick. It was like a... I don't fucking know. This is very interesting.
Furthermore, there was a misconception that we couldn't be outside at nighttime. The culprit used that to their advantage to test out their murder plan. Yeah, it's kind of weird that we all thought that when Kokoro over here already knew. No, but because Yoriko saw someone remembered that someone went off with Yuri when he went to go use the bathroom, and since we know that the culprit was out at night, it means that whoever did that is the killer. Just point blank, that's who the killer is. But that means that, yeah, it was one of the people who were drinking that killed him. So, if it's a man, that leaves, I think, 3 suspects. Whoever the other guy was that was drinking. So, based on previous discussion, we can pretty much say with certainty that the culprit is a man. As we already know, a woman wouldn't have to use such a complicated method.
The culprit must have known that if Yuri died, we would all assume the culprit was a woman. The fact alone was his alibi. Clever ploy, I must admit.
I mean, the culprit also could just have done the anesthetic anyway, so that they could, like, avoid being seen by Yuri, or avoid him knowing. I don't know. It's entirely possible that the culprit, if they're a woman, could have just done this to be like, oh, yeah, reverse psychology, you guys. It's actually a man that did it. Imagine it's Kokoro, bro, after all that. The reverse psychology kill by the ultimate psychologist. No, it's not her. I don't think it's her. I don't know. It probably is a guy, though.
So now that we know that, we can just narrow it down with all the guys here, right?
In that case, it's easy. It's Shobai or Mikado. Shobai doesn't have an alibi, and Mikado is the mastermind. It's not Mikado.
Did you even listen to me? I told you not to have any bias against me in this trial. It should be unquestionably clear that I'm giving it my all here to unveil the truth.
Bro's asleep. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy's a prick.
Huh? Shobai, were you just sleeping the whole time?
Damn right he was, bro. He always be doing that. Hmm? Huh? Still not over? You guys suck, you know.
You're insane. Our lives are at stake right now, and you just decide to sleep.
Yeah, you guys already have everything you need. I know the full story, but I know you guys can figure it out. And I mean, I know it, but just make sure to tell me everything when the trial ends. Just so I know that you guys got all the details right. Right, guys? Okay, yeah, good. Glad we cleared that up. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep recently, so just wake me up when it's over. That shit cut out fully.
He's insane.
Anyways, what you're suggesting is unlikely, Big Bro. The culprit would have had to stay late last night. It's the only way they could have gotten the chance to kidnap Yuri. Yeah. Both Mikado and Shobai weren't part of that group. But he said he sealed it, so I guess we have to just trust that. But can't Mikado use magic? We've all seen him flying around like nothing. He could easily fly around and kidnap him, right?
Nox's second law.
What the fuck does that mean? I love that sprite. That is such a good sprite.
All supernatural and preternatural agencies are to be ruled out.
What now? What the heck is that?
An absolute code of logic in detective fiction that cannot be violated. Thank you, Mikado. It explicitly forbids supernatural or any other unrealistic phenomena from interfering with murder.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that in a few anime.
Of course you have. Aw, otaku girl. I love you, Iraha. I love you so much.
I will give you my most sincere, empathetic vow that I do not use my magic for matters relating to murder.
Are we just supposed to take your word for it? How can we trust the words of the mastermind?
I guess I'm left with no other options. I suppose it's the only way. Crow, I humbly request you to add a new rule. Mikado Sonoji cannot use magic for any purpose relating to a murder case.
Are you sure about that rule?
Yes, I've already made a vow to seal my magic beforehand, regardless. Besides, the simpler concept of my magic seems to be hindering the progression of this trial. I'd like to use this opportunity to clarify my position in the killing game.
Very well. The regulations will be updated as soon as this trial is over. Mikado Sonoji cannot use magic for any purpose relating to a murder case. As a reminder to you, Mikado, failure to comply with this new rule will result in execution.
I understand completely. You have my gratitude.
Oh, Mikado, my little cutie.
Man, my little cutie mastermind. I have his underwear in my back pocket. I love him. I love him so much.
So, Mikado can't be the culprit.
Why are you trying to make this problem harder than it really is? The answer's already out there. There's only one other person who fits the conditions for this crime. Are we sure?
Shinji and Hajime, right?
But how would it be Hajime? Think carefully about the conditions the conditions the person would need to meet. Oh my god, to be the culprit. To do that, the answer is obvious. Conditions to be the culprit? The conditions we brought up were the culprit must have been one of the people who stayed at the party late last night, and they needed to be a part of the group that prepared the party.
Oh, fuck.
And of course we figured out that the culprit must be a man.
Oh, fuck.
It's actually Hajime?
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, it was only 5 people who stayed late last night.
Fuck, I thought there was a third guy. Oh no. Setsuka, Hajime, Shinji, Emma, and Yoriko. The group prepared the party was Setsuka, Hajime, Yuki, Mikado. What? Oh no. Oh no. It's actually Hajime? Oh, fuck. You can't do that to me. What is up with this game and killing all my favorites?
あなたです。
Oh, you're joking! Yo, you're trolling me right now. No, there needs to be another plot twist. What the fuck, dude? No way! I thought that Shinji would have seen him come into the monocruise, which would have cleared him because he would have had to been out at night. Didn't they go training? And, like, go jogging? Shinji would have seen him. Was it you, Hajime Makunochi? Intermission. Yo, this game is fucking with my emotions. I tell you they are. Oh my lord, bro. I don't know. How would they be able to explain the fact that Hajime was able to get back into the monocruise by that time, right? Like, it's cool if he didn't sleep or whatever, but if he didn't sleep, and then he jumped off the tower to kill Yuri at 7:30 a.m. That must have meant that... Oh, wait. He didn't... Wait, no, he wouldn't have been able to get back into the monocruise, right? Yeah, no, the monocruise is locked. Yeah, no, my point is valid. Because, yeah, he definitely could have been outside at that time. He wouldn't have an alibi, but I know he was training with Shinji. I thought he had an alibi. What the fuck? I'm lost. Because I know that he did his training with Shinji today, and that Shinji said, yeah, Hajime is late. But I thought he was just late because he needed to use the bathroom. Like, they're training, and then but his training... I guess it depends on the timeline of his training. Oh, because, oh yeah, I'm late, I have to use the bathroom. Yeah, but that means he would have had to talk to Hajime, though. He would have had to talk to Hajime pre-training. And he would have also seen Hajime come back inside. Well, because he said he was waiting for Hajime when he saw Yoriko leave right as the doors opened to the monocruise. So how the fuck did Hajime get inside? Yeah, no, he can't be the killer. Either that or there's some, like, bullshit that we have to figure out. Because it does make sense that Hajime would be the one who did all this. And it does, all the criteria checks out, but it, like, I don't understand. like it's just confusing to me, I guess, that this could happen in the first place. Just like with the way that the timeline is laid out. I don't know. I have my doubts. Hajime doesn't 100% have to be the killer, but it's kind of looking like he is. I ain't gonna lie. So, yeah. I'll see you next time on Super Danganronpa Another 2, where there's a high chance that another one of my favorite characters is going to die. I guess. See ya. Toodaloo!